guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here doing my November favorites and hidden gems, and I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for my appearance today because I woke up this morning with an infected eye. My eye woke up completely swollen, which is probably why it looks a little funny right now, but besides the point. Today I'm talking about my favorites for the month of November, and if you guys want to see what those favorites were, then keep on watching. The first thing that was a favorite of mine is at the beginning of the month I decided to chop off all my hair and essentially cut off about a good 6 to 8 inches, starting the new job, which again, I promise I'll still do a post about that at some point. I decided I wanted to be adult and professional like, so I decided to chop all my hair. It's now only available to be in a tiny little bun that I have to pray and put as many bobby pins in as possible, but needless to say, my mornings and my routine has been simplified tremendously with the new haircut. There's a couple new hair products that I have been really loving for the month of November. 2 that I received in subscriptions, no surprise there, one of which came in my Birchbox, and this was the Living Proof Style Lab T.B.D Multitasking Styling Cream. That is literally such a mouthful, I swear to God. But I have been using this pretty much every single time that I've gotten out of the shower. I have been reaching for this just for pretty much everything. It does all in one. It's supposed to be like a hair tamer. It's supposed to be like a blow dry serum, so it's supposed to help blow dry your hair. It's supposed to be a deconstructor. It's that traditional living proof smell that if you've tested living proof products before, you'll understand what I mean by that. And also in general, it makes my hair really soft. I would think with a deconstructing styling cream that would give that a little bit more grit, but for whatever reason, it makes my hair feel softer. Something that I had already owned, however, I kind of fell back in love with it, so I guess we can consider it a hidden gem, and that is the Moroccanoil treatment from Moroccanoil. I received a small sample in my Sephora Play box, but being that I already had a full size already open, I decided to start using that again. If it's blow drying, air styling, this is supposed to help actually dry your hair quicker. Somebody who has thick ass locks, this is such an important thing that I've often forgot about that's what its main claim is. I also love the fact that it makes my hair really soft without weighing it down too terribly much, and also the fact that it smells great too. These two paired together have been kind of what's making my hair really work for me, besides obviously for today, but again, I woke up with this thing going on with my eye, so that's kind of why it looks a little half-assed today. But needless to say, these two together have really helped kind of maximize the style of my haircut. This is actually more of a surprise product for me in terms of favorites this month. This is the Be Lighter from LAQA company, and it is the blush highlighter. Now, when I received this in my Birchbox, I thought it was like, okay, like it's another highlighter, or it could be a blush topper, it could be whatever you want it to be. However, I have been using it as my blush, like my everyday blush. For whatever reason, it gives my skin just the perfect amount of glow that's not overbearing. Like, I've been using it just as a blush. I haven't been using it as a highlight or a blush topper. I've been using it straight up as blush. It's so creamy. It adds the perfect amount of glowing complexion to my skin, and pairing it with the whatever foundation I'm using for the day, it really just complements it well. Super creamy, but it's not greasy on the skin. And that's usually a big thing for cream products for me, is that it usually just feels very greasy on my skin, but this one does not. Next product is one of those products where I've just been finding myself gravitating towards and just picking it and pulling it whenever I'm getting ready, and that is the Luxie 207 medium angled shading brush. And obviously my brush is really dirty because I haven't washed my brushes yet, but this has been my go-to for a variety of looks that I've been completing. Usually I just pop a good transition shade into the crease using this. It buffs it out perfectly, and I don't know, usually I don't find myself loving brushes that much, but for whatever reason, this one has been the first brush that I grab for a magnitude of looks I've been creating. Another product I've been obsessed with, but I actually don't have any more of it, is the Jamberry Nourish hand cream. I recently did a post for my friend Shelly, who's a Jamberry consultant, which I'll link down below so you guys can see my thoughts and reviews on it. And the hand cream that she sent me, like a tiny little foil package of, it has been a godsend. My hands get super dry during the winter season, and for me, it's no surprise that I love a good hand cream, and that one, it's not greasy, leaves the hands feeling almost like silky. It's such a good product, and I need to get in touch with Shelly ASAP because I need a full-size sample of it. So yeah, that has also been a favorite. It wouldn't be a favorites video if I didn't have an intangible item, and for me that has been obviously the kickoff of the holiday season and also just really having some good quality family time. Now, as I mentioned in my, I think it was my October favorites video, I had started a new job recently and it has been kind of taxing on me, if I'm being completely honest. It is a completely different schedule. It is a completely different genre of which I'm working in. It's new people, it's a lot of crazy things going on. And for me, a lot of the month of November was basically an adjustment period. I'm still not fully comfortable in the position I am in. I'm still learning every single day. And the people at the job that I'm working at have reassured me that that's going to be the feeling for the next year or so. You would think with a new job, it's new exciting experiences, but it can be really taxing on somebody, especially like myself, who loves consistency and, you know, transparency through things. Really kind of keeping secluded to myself and also like my family, just because it's overwhelming. I really couldn't appreciate those family moments more this month than any other month. Family is something that is a huge deal for me, and so being able to spend time with them was great. And earlier in the month I was able to do a road trip thanks to the new job with my family, with my aunt, my grandmother, and my mom, to Maryland for a family reunion / birthday party for one of my cousins. And it was nice because I was able to do it with the new job. I didn't have to worry because I have weekends off now, that it was like I was able to do something with the family, something I needed too. Again, everything is still a learning process with the new job, which is, I guess, considered a favorite for the month, even though it's still an adjustment, but it feels right, it feels good. The month kind of got away from me because I was coming off the high from working at my job as a sports writer to starting the transition of becoming an administrative assistant, which is basically what my title is now for the city that I live in. Redeveloping a schedule and routine hasn't been easy, but usually you need those tough times in your life to kind of appreciate the good. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's always truly appreciated. If you like my videos and if you like my content and if you like me with my infected eye, please feel free to subscribe and hit the notification button down below so you can always know when I post new videos. I will also be sure to link my social media platforms as well as my website, which you guys can check out over at Life with Sarah or at sarahlock.wordpress.com. 2H's 2Ks. Be sure to check the description box is what I'm trying to get at here. I put a lot of time and effort into it, and I appreciate it if you guys would take the next step to look elsewhere. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Take care, love you always, and until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye.